Good morning everybody and happy Monday. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. So I was literally just about to settle down and edit the last week's vlog, but I'm locked out of Cass's laptop and I can't remember how to get onto it, so I'm gonna have to wait. As Cass is currently at a doctor's appointment and I can't do anything about it. I tried ringing her but she must have already gone in, so I'm just gonna have to wait for her to get back. I'm in a very productive mood today. I want to get a lot of stuff done. Things that I want to get done today is obviously I want to edit and upload last week's vlog. I want to finish the Hunger Games by Susan Collins. I want to finish this. I'm about 2/3 of the way through. Definitely finish it today if I sit down and focus on it. I also want to clean and maybe reorganize mine and Cass's bedroom, question mark, and also film a video if I get a chance. It doesn't matter if I don't because I have Wednesday off as well, so I may do it Wednesday. Wednesday is also mine and Cass's 6 months. However, she has uni during the day, so I could probably get that done on the Wednesday if I can't today. But I need to film my March wrap-up, which is going to be a big one. It's going to be a long one. Just thought I'd give you that update. For reading updates, obviously you know from last week's, because I haven't read. I literally just finished filming the last clip of the last vlog and now I'm filming the first one. So I am on chapter 17, which is page 259 of this. I'm very close to the end. Instead of doing all of these productive things that I want to do, I am probably just going to play on the PlayStation for a bit until Cass gets back from the doctors, because what else can I do? I mean, I could actually sit here and read, but I don't want to. Not yet. I want to read tonight, but if I get called in then I'm not going to get to. But I want to read tonight after I've done everything else I need to do and I can sit down and relax, because at the end of the day, reading, although I love it, isn't the priority. Editing is, and then cleaning is, and then it'll be reading. We'll see how it goes. I did it. I edited and uploaded my vlog. That actually goes up in just over an hour. Actually, that clock's wrong. In about 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes that vlog will go up. It's already uploaded, and I rearranged the room. The head of the bed used to go here. Now obviously it's a teddy bear shrine. Not much has changed about the shelf. It's very cluttered. The head of the bed is now there. Obviously I didn't move the TV or any of the shelves or anything. And I've also turned the drawers around. The fan is right in the way. Turn the drawers around. Again, up there is very cluttered. We need a better organisational thing. The room looks so much better, especially since we have our door open in the day now. This is what you see. Obviously it doesn't look as made, but you used to see a very cluttered version of this that was full of like clean clothes and stuff that we had left that had been folded on our bed, and we just shoved to the bottom because we couldn't bother to do anything. So I ended up taking a nap on the sofa, even though I wasn't done updating you, and I headed downstairs and then fell asleep. So whoopsie daisy. But I wanted to give you a reading update of the Hunger Games. I was listening to the audiobook as I was doing all of this, and I'm literally on the last chapter. I'm now on page 420, which is chapter 27, and I have like maybe 15 pages left, if even that, so very close to the end, and I need to pick out another book to read. And I don't know what, I think I may go for one on my immediate TBR. I think I may go with Restore Me by Tara Murphy, so I'm gonna go and get that now, and also take an Instagram picture because I'm doing this thing. I don't know if Shakira's still doing it. I'll have to message them and ask. But it's every post every day in April. I don't know whether, because the first one is your first read of April, and technically this is my last read of March, but I finished it today, so I have to message them and ask which one I should take the picture of. But I'm gonna go Restore Me by Tara Murphy. Good morning everybody and happy Tuesday. I have been sat here for about maybe 2 hours filling in more of my bullet journal, trying to get it up to date, and I've just finished January. It took so long, but I wanted to give you a little flick through as I'm trying to make it more creative, and I'll show you the difference between my old one and my current one. This is my old one. As you can see, it's sort of trying to be creative, but at the same time it's just kind of bland and very straight to the point. I love this spread though. The spread's probably my favourite. Obviously I've doodled on this since, but this used to just say Jan and then that. If I show you February's, it literally just used to be like that. But I was trying out with a few ideas for this one. And then you've got obviously this habits, videos, finance. It's all very straight to the point. My sleep tracker, and then my weeks. And I will admit I haven't changed much, but I've changed a bit. So if we go to this one, okay, so I've actually put a key in this one as well because I wanted to be more fancy with my journal. And then I've got my reflection. I decided not to do a looking forward to because it's a bit late for that. My 19 goals and my habits are still pretty much the same. This is pretty much exactly the same, except I've put things in order now. This is still the same as well. And then I've added my reading tracker to coincide with that, and then put my year in pixels and took out my video ideas. I've also added in a black and a pink for the reading tracker as well, because sometimes I don't read at all, and then sometimes I read more than 100 pages. So I did a 200 page, and then I've added in an average for my year in pixels as well. And then as you can see, this is attempting to be a bit more creative. I wanted to do like a weather spread for each month like this. You'll see from my February that I've just drawn up as well. Then I've got this, which is color coded now as well, and I've changed this from this because I just think that looks a lot neater and better. I've also decided to square that off because I think it looks neater, and again just changed it up a bit because I don't know, this bubble writing I just don't like as much as I like this one, so there's that. Tracking, I've decided to change it onto a double page spread instead. I mean, I know it's double page here, but it kind of merges onto one. I decided to make this one a bit smaller so I could fit it all on one, and then again with this one. And then you've got my weeks, and obviously you can see I've brought the key into play as well as the colour coding what I need to do. And it just looks a lot better than what it did before. And then I've got the books I read as well, and I've decided to keep this one red, and then February is going to be orange, and I'm going to go through the rainbow. And as you can see, I've done a tree. I didn't really know what to do for February weather because it's not quite yet spring and there still aren't really leaves on the tree. So I decided to do that. I might add a few sprouting leaves on there as well. Pretty much just been working on my bullet journal all morning. I do like it a lot better than what it was previously. It was just kind of a bit messy last time. Yeah, but I'm only on February. I have to do February and March, and then I can finally carry on with April. For now, I am still using this so I can keep on track with it. But once I've caught up and done February, March, and then started April, things should get a lot better. Time to go back to the real world of working. I've just left, and before I did, I managed to fill out all of February, and then I wrote down the March title page, I guess, and then I wrote down, counted the pages, and wrote down the April title pages. I'm getting there with the bullet journal. And then I started reading Restore Me. I think I'm on page 32. I read for about 15-ish minutes before I left, and yeah, this one's a bit different as it's in two different points of view. I wasn't expecting. So we're getting Juliet and Warner's side of the story. Obviously I can't talk too much about the book because it's the fourth in the series, but first in a continuous series, question mark. Yeah, I'm off to work. That's all I really wanted to say, and then give you a reading update as well. Good morning everybody, and happy Wednesday. I feel like shit today. I've just woke up with a really bad cough, panda eyes, even though I've wiped them like 10 times. Kind of woke up feeling like shit. I'm freezing and the heating's on. Today was supposed to be a really productive day, but Cass woke up feeling the same as well, so she hasn't gone to uni and she's upstairs doing her essay work, so I've come down here so I don't distract her. But it's mine and Cass's 6-month anniversary today. We both feel like hell. However, we have Rock of Ages tonight, so I'm going to start montaging today. Obviously I still have a lot of bullet journal stuff to do, and that doesn't require a lot of like talking and being active, so I'm going to do that. Enjoy the montage today. I'd rather you see montage than me just feeling like shit anyway, because I probably won't vlog much. Be down in this very unattractive angle I call balancing you on books. That isn't working. Why? That's gonna have to do. I apologise. So I started reading Stormy yesterday before I left. I read for about 50 minutes before I left, and the rest is all tramness. I think the last update I gave you was 33 pages. Wow, page 133, which is amazing. I read 100 pages on the tram to and from work. A third way through it, quarter's more accurate, but I think it might be just over a quarter. I'm finding this story really easy to jump back into and dive back into, and I am finding myself already in love with the characters again, and it's like nothing changed. Last night I got 2 pictures of 2 quotes that I really like, which was great. Everybody, and happy Wednesday. No, Thursday. I completely forgot it was Thursday yesterday, and that's why I did the whole oh my god I'm gonna freak out because I didn't film a video and it's not gonna go up in time, and it's Thursday today, so I have time to film and edit today. This is the top that I got from the show yesterday. It cost me £20. They were all £20 and the hoodie was £35, I believe, but this one was my favourite. They had a purple tank top, a black one with the logo on, and this grey v-neck one with the logo on, and I kind of like this one better, and it's foiled. I like this one better. I'm also going to show you the cup. I've already put the programme away, unfortunately, but I'll show you the cup that I got. A little display I've got going on. I've got a cup from every single musical I've seen, apart from Titanic, which I'm really sad about because obviously Titanic isn't a widely known musical, but if it does tour again, which there are rumours of it doing so, I'm going to go again and get a cup because I want a cup from every single show I see. Obviously this one is the Rock of Ages one, and then I've got my Waitress one, my Ghost one, a Shrek one, and a Les Mis one, and I've got my little Waitress pie thing up there as well. And all of my programmes are under here, and these are all like musical themed books, or like the Alfie Bow and the Good Morning Good Night are both musical themed people, or people I associate musicals with. Show you that I did also get a programme. I got a programme, a cup, and this top, which I'm in love with. I'm now also about to film, but I can't find the memory card for my camera, so I'm gonna have to film on my phone. We all know how files like to go on my phone. They don't. So this is gonna be a struggle, but I have a phone tripod, it's fine. I'm gonna set that up and I'm just gonna film on my phone. I'm gonna film my wrap up. It's gonna be a long one because I've read a lot of books. I'm gonna be as brief as I can, but yeah, I'm gonna go film now. Do I film this way? Mix it up a bit, do Cass's bookshelves instead? This isn't too bad. I'm gonna use this angle. Let me just adjust that, and then obviously I will move the Hoover, but I think that's an okay angle. I like this one better. I'm going to film on this one because it makes sense for my bookshelves to be in shot. We're going to film on this one. Hello! I'm currently sat in Spoons, which is why you can hear a lot of talking because that's all Spoons is. Wait, I can hear music. Spoons never has music on. What is this? I'm currently getting some food. We're having another date night, and today I'm also going to be picking out some clothes for Cass, which will be fun. And then we're going to go to Casper's, because I've never been. Casper Virgin. And then we're gonna go and see Pet Sematary, the remake. Just did my shopping for mine. Cass picked out 4 books and it came to like 30 quid. But luckily I had a £10 voucher, so...
If not, you would have cried.
Look, yeah, I would have cried.
Come on.
No. Yes, we've got to go. We've got 20 minutes to do yours and I've got to pick out you clothes in 20 minutes. I'm overwhelmed.
Not that difficult, look for black sacks.
Where's in Casper's? I'm nervous. I can't decide between this one, the Bueno waffle, or the banana berry, because they both look sound so good. What have I done to myself?
And look at what I have.
My
and then
God. Oh my fucking God. Food is here. Sweeties first, Casper. But there's my real snack. Oh my God. What's this? So we're currently in the cinema room, hence the big TV and the weird music that's playing. But like half of the seats are ripped out and they're all down there at the front and we're the only people in here and it's the sketchiest thing I've ever seen. We're seeing Pet Cemetery. This is terrifying.
I'm excited.
This is actually terrifying.
It fits for a Stephen King
It
film.
feels haunted.
Yeah,
It feels
creepy.
like an abandoned theatre. Good morning everybody and happy Friday. I had such a good time last night actually. We went to watch Pet Cemetery. I don't know how much I actually explained that. But we went to watch the new remake of Pet Cemetery and it was so good actually. Like, I get wary of remakes of movies, but this one was actually pretty good and I actually really liked it. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the fact that this week seems to have gone very, very slowly and I seem to have got no reading done. Being said, I have brought some books. This sticker does not want to come off. They've put a sticker over the top of a sticker. So it's like double the stickiness. So I went to 3 charity shops and got 3 books. But I only actually bought books from 2 of them. So I got Ketchup Clouds by Annabelle Pitcher. I got Gone by Michael Grant, and I got another edition of The Hunger Games, which I don't yet have. I also saw Mockingjay in this edition in another charity shop, but I wanted to get Catching Fire as well. So I just kind of left Mockingjay there. And also this copy is kind of battered, so I probably won't keep these, but they were all 65p each, like you can't complain. As you can see here, we also got The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. That's not for me. I have no interest in that whatsoever. That's obviously for Cass. And then yesterday we also did a challenge where Cass had to buy books for me, and I was the only say I was allowed to have in these books was whether or not I already own them. So hello, she brought 4 books and I want to show you them. This will be a video hopefully next week's. I think my haul is just going to be an extra bonus video if and when I film it. But she got 2 off the buy one get one half price table and then 2 off the full price books. So she got The Twisted Tree by Rachel Bird, which is a book I've got a picture of on my phone because I was interested in getting. And then she also got Defy Me by Tara Murphy. She currently knows that I'm reading Restore Me. Is it Restore Me I've got? Yeah, Restore Me. So she was like, yeah, of course, I'll just get you the next book. Cheated a bit. And then I got, well, she got, but I paid for 2 full price books as well. Got Spellbook of the Lost and Found, and then we got Sky in the Deep as well. And then as a little bonus thing they gave me this bookmark, which is hella cute, and it's for a book that I also again want to read, and it says Love, Magic and Revolution. I got an exclusive sneak peek of The Red Scrolls of Magic by Cassandra Clare. I don't know if I can read this because it may spoil some things for me, because obviously I've only read The Mortal Instruments. I haven't read anything else in the Shadowhunter world. So I got a lot of book stuff and it's only the 5th and I've bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. Whoops! I'm ready for work and I have about 10 minutes ready to leave, but I wanted to give you a reading update because I've been sat here reading for the past like half an hour or so. So you know, I'm reading Restore Me by Tara Murphy and I'm now on page 195, which means I've read 62 pages, which means I'll definitely get my 75 pages read today, which is good because I haven't read for the past 2 days. I'm hoping to be able to get them done, which I will because I have the tram there and back from work. So freaking cold, I don't want to go, but at least this means work isn't going to be insane because of the weather. It might still be a bit busy because hello Friday night, but it's cold outside, so hopefully that'll keep most people at bay, especially where I work. I don't work centre town, I work like on the outskirts. So good morning everybody and happy Saturday. We're back in the den because we're back to doing some more printing for more cake stuff. Yay! So I'm currently waiting for the computer to come up, but I have a reading update. I don't have the book with me, but I have a reading update. But okay, so now I can give you a reading update. I'm very nearly finished. I plan to finish it today. 312. These don't really do chapters, but I think I'm on a Juliet's chapter. I'm on a Juliet chapter and I have maybe about a quarter of the book left and just over 100 pages. And when I do read this, obviously I didn't read it for a few days, I tend to read about 150 pages, so I'll definitely get it read and sorted today. That's my reading update. I plan to finish it today. I only have about an hour before I'm leaving for work. I am on a night shift, but I am meeting Shakira for lunch. I'm meeting Shakira for lunch before we go in because we're both on a 5. everybody and happy Sunday. I don't feel all that great, I feel so sick. So I'm going to make this a quick one, but I need to end the vlog and I had to give you a rain update before I do. Down to work, I ended up finishing Restore Me by Tara Murphy and I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4-star on Goodreads. Not much really happens in this book, like I don't really think much happens in most of the books if I'm honest. They just kind of feel like a lot's happening because you read it so quickly. But then you finish the book and you're just like, what actually happened? Like, not a lot did, but it was definitely gripping. You definitely read it really quickly and it was definitely good. So I liked it and I rated it a 4-star. Because I finished that on the way down to work, I had nothing to read on the way home. I realised this predicament when I was eating lunch with Shakira, so we went to Waterstones and I brought 2 books. The first one is Witch Sign by Den Patrick. This is one I've had my eyes on for a while, and obviously it was on the buy one get one half price table. So was the other one, but I used it for an Instagram. But this is book 1 of the Ash and Torment series, and it's about witches and dragons and like old styly magic. The other book, which is the one that I started on the tram home, is Argente by Gita Trellis, and this is set in the French Revolution, which, hello Les Mis, is my favourite thing in the world, and again it's about magic and magic tricks and circuses maybe, question mark. Excited about it. So I started it on the tram home and I read 29 pages, which puts me on chapter 7. Today my only plan is to edit both this and the video I filmed with Cass on Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was Thursday, get them scheduled to go up. I may not force myself to do the video because I just feel really sick, but at least the vlog needs to go up. So if you enjoyed this weekly vlog, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I post a new weekly reading vlog here every single Monday and a new book 2 video on my main channel, which is in the description, every single Thursday. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you next week with another weekly vlog. Bye!